University of York's official student radio station. The only radio station broadcasting to the University of York.
Are we doing it now? I thought we were doing another song. You said you were triple song.
We did triple song.
Oh, did we?
Can you not count, Keone?
Seemingly not, but luckily.
Excellent content here today. Oh man, the PC is so happy about giving us this slot.
It's luckily we got a maths graduate with us. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Hashtag research. Which joined here by our academic officer, Mr. Matt Johnstone, who it's not, are you into Pitch Perfect and pandemics? Or is it to do with education? Is that how I interpret academic?
Oh, education. Yes.
That's a shame.
I was so lost there. I'm so sorry, Keone.
I'm lost too. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know what I'm doing here. But
just wandered in.
Oh, I know.
But how are you doing on this fine morning?
I'm good. I don't like the warm weather,
No?
so I'm kind of.
I think I say warm welcome. Well, that's good because I don't think I gave you one of those.
It's a lovely welcome.
Oh, it's too kind.
So I'm just pretending it's cold and I've got a coffee with me. But,
well, it's what type of coffee?
it's a beautiful flat white.
Oh, nice. And is it from one of YUSU's venues?
Oh, they're all shut. It's from Bison Coffee, so the next best thing.
Okay, well, that's good. So, you're our academic officer, Matt.
Indeed.
Tell us a bit more about what that entails.
Well, if I'm trying to impress someone, I say that I'm a company director for a multi-million turnover company, and I represent 20,500 students. More generally, I just kind of sit at the top of the pyramid of academic representation, helping coordinate a team of 3 faculty reps, 30 department reps, 300 course reps, and I debate and negotiate with the most senior leaders in the university.
How's that? Is it much more? Is it interesting talking to them, or is it more interesting talking to the students?
I think there are interesting aspects to both. Obviously, my preference is talking to students. I love chatting to my department reps every fortnight, and preferably a lot more frequently in between. But there's certainly some interesting aspects of debating things with university leaders. Okay.
Well, so tell us how you found your way here at York then. I mean, not this morning. I assume you knocked on the door, someone let you in, and you find yourself here.
Quite cute, yeah. No, I mean, well, I did A-levels. They helped. Got a lovely ABC. Didn't get into my first choice. Ended up here. And actually, I wanted to be here primarily after I locked in my choices, because I joined this maths applicants and offer holders group chat, and there were a couple of dozen of us, and the chat grew steadily to like 40 or 50 people, and then results day hit, and we instantly just blew up to like over 100 people, had 190 people by the time we actually started at York. So quite a few of us knew each other. It was weird meeting each other on the first day of induction. But York wasn't my first choice, but I'm very glad that I'm here. Well, I mean, that's news. If you are considering, we'll have you. It doesn't matter if you thought of us first. It doesn't matter if you didn't think of us first. We'll have you, right? I meant to insurance options. We accept anyone. Just kidding. They accepted me. So clearing lines are open now. And what is that number, Isaac? Oh, He's forgotten the number.
01904 234 868. Thank you. I'm going to go back to sleep.
So, how can students contact you if they do want to? I mean, are you contactable today? I tend to give like a fairly hesitant 3 to 5 business days for replies. But no, I don't actually have many meetings today. So I'm contactable via email, academicofficer@usu.org, via Twitter @USUacademic, via Instagram @USUacademic, and by Facebook, USU Academic Officer. Oh, thought you'd mix things up a bit. Yeah, well... Did someone take USU Academic? Well,
Technically, yes, but it was a while ago, and we just didn't hand over the account a couple of years ago, and now it's just a whole mess. I need to contact Facebook and try and get them to release it to me.
Well,
sounds really creepy.
release it to me. Well, Facebook, if you haven't got anything to do today, then do that.
And we know that they are listening, so...
Yes, yeah, I mean, why wouldn't they? I mean,
just like Google, always listening.
Yes, that's true. Right, should we have a segue?
Never bothered to buy one, to be honest.
This is a very different interview than I'm sure anyone would have imagined.
Just to check out iViewer its results data.
Yeah. Oh, it's results.
Oh, it's that thing. Yeah.
Should we talk about that?
We probably should. Oh, no, the beans have fallen down.
Yeah. I don't know what you're on about. Beans. Tell me more, Matt. Tell me beans. Why have you got beans with you?
Well, I must say, when I sat down, I was greeted by this black and white printout of a can of Heinz beans. Other beans are available.
Yes.
And I'm so confused. Keone, can you tell me more?
Do you know what? It actually wasn't me that put that there. I mean, you'd expect it to be me, but it actually wasn't. I think it's supposed to make you feel at ease. Is it? I mean, when I think of beans, all I think of is farting. So, I mean, that's not going to make me...
I was thinking of that, advert from a few years ago of, the astronauts on the moon, and they go to the dark side of the moon, there's an alien there, and they're kind of trying to hide from it, and then they're hiding behind this rock, and one of them just farts. And then he just looks panicked, and the alien perks his ears up, and then it just cuts to, a picture of these beans that they're trying to sell. And it's brilliant advert.
Well, that's the kind of vibe we were going for today, so I hope that's worked. Do you, I mean, talking about beans, though, it's a student staple, isn't it?
Beans, pot noodles, yeah, just all the stereotypes, really.
Because I never really... It took me a while. I'm sure it wasn't until my second year that I actually had beans on toast.
Wow.
I know. That's the kind of life I lead.
You're a damaged individual.
Harsh words in the URY booth today. Oh, no, beans on toast. It's a pretty solid staple, though.
I mean, I'm not. It's good. It took me a while to get round to it.
Never before uni.
No. Maybe with an egg.
Well, that does change things drastically.
Yeah. Just a bit more protein.
You can't have beans on toast without a bit of cheese. Which in turn adds some more protein.
Yeah, we've got to love protein. If you too love protein, then do send us a message.
As if the beans don't already have protein in.
This is a great advert for beans. We go on the show. Goodness me! But did we clarify if you like beans?
Oh no, I love beans. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. That's the key takeaway from this morning.
You've managed to not mention the entire topic of the interview once, and we're 10 minutes in.
I'm sure people want to hear about beans, though. Of course, you printed off a photo of beans. I'm going to talk about the beans.
Maybe because you printed off the photo of beans to set people at ease. I think maybe talking about beans on such a stressful day could in turn be setting people at ease.
There we go. See?
It can wrap up some of the misconceptions that university is a horrible, stressful place.
It's part of my unique presenting style. Oh, God, this is fun. So
either university isn't that bad, or it's so bad that we're all just talking about beans for 10 minutes on a Tuesday morning.
There's going to be a module. I'm sure there's going to be a module on beans at some point.
I had a module which included a beef sandwich at one point.
Oh. They could just give that to every student?
No. Just started explaining something with a beef sandwich from Nita.
Oh. What, do you remember what they were explaining? This part of the meal deal.
We've already got the side, now we've got... Can't wait till we get onto the drink. No, it was explaining the sandwich theorem as part of a real analysis module.
All right.
Yeah, because if you have a couple of different sequences that both converge to roughly the same point, and there is a sequence that sits between them constantly, then it will also converge to that same point.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, just, you have the two slices of bread, and the filling will follow the pieces of bread, basically.
So it could have been any other filling?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Didn't have to be beef.
Absolutely. The lecturer did apologise to anyone in the room who was vegan or vegetarian, and suggested that they imagine it was a piece of lettuce, which went down remarkably well, even how distasteful it was. But he's a great lecturer, so it had to go down well.
Well, there we go. I mean, often sandwiches do go down well for me. So I'm glad that went down well for you.
So results day.
Results day. That's currently happening as we speak. Continuing throughout the day, I think, until midnight tonight. Can you remember much about your results day?
Well, I think I just got a bit drunk, really. My A-level results day was remarkably just fine. Like, it was just a nice day.
Yeah.
Didn't really do much. Much like the rest of that summer, really. Just kind of mentally prepared myself for
the next few years.
Little did I know. But yeah, no, it was a nice day. It was a nice day. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you remember the weather? Was it similar weather than today?
It was probably like sub-20s.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It wasn't a bad day. It was kind of sunny, but slightly overcast.
Okay, yeah. Well, if anyone else has any A-level day memories about the weather, then do send us a message via the website. We'd love to hear how they compare to our days. And Isaac is just signaling something. I have no idea what it means, but should we try a song now? Is that what you?
Hopefully, it's nothing crude.
Which it's unbroadcast. Some of the stuff he's been signaling towards me, my goodness me. Thank goodness there's cameras. But they're not recording, unfortunately. Right, so you chose a song in the few minutes before you you were a few minutes after you popped into the studio with us. And we didn't have that first song, but you chose a second song.
We've spoken about a lot of beans since then and now. What was the song again?
What was the song?
It was 4 out of 5.
Yay!
Yeah. There we go. Oh, was that what you were doing earlier with the 4 and the...
No, never mind.
Text now. 07851 101 313.
We just had 4 out of 5 by the Arctic Monkeys there, which is also what I think I'd rate this interview so far. So, Matt is still with me. So it's results day today. Hundreds, maybe more than hundreds? What do you think? I think more than hundreds of students are getting their results today. It might be good news for some, it might not be. Have you got any words of encouragement for those who probably aren't feeling the best as they could be? Oh, it's quite a segue. It's quite a mood change, I grant you. But have you got any nice words to impart onto them on this day?
Well, for starters, you can always look at Jeremy Clarkson's annual results day tweet about the fact he got a C and 2 U's or something, and I think this year it was about the fact he now has a Bentley and lots of friends, which is of course the measure of success. So yeah, I mean, there's that. I think at the end of the day, results are just not really a reasonable evaluation of you as a person. We're getting deep this morning, and yeah, I know that my results haven't defined me. My degree results haven't defined me because I'm doing this, and this is my second year of doing it, and I'm really loving it. But yeah, if your results are incredibly important to you, then that is also extremely valid. We don't want to invalidate anybody's feelings today.
Yeah. well, we've covered all bases there, I think. It's pretty... I was thinking, you made me think that was a pun by doing that, but that wasn't a pun.
No, it was actually just from the heart, you know?
It's from
real
the
stuff.
It doesn't happen very often, which is why it surprised me, too, as much as it probably surprised.
I mean, you'd think looking at me that I have no soul, but this ginger-bearded man does indeed have some semblance of a soul.
Well, there we go. Just like a very good shoe. He's got soul.
I'm like a lemon soul.
Goujons. Oh, yeah. When's the last time you had some lemon soul goujons?
I don't know if I ever have. If I did, it was probably with beans.
Yeah, there we go. It's one of your 5 a day as well, so it just keeps on coming. All the benefits.
The poor producer looks like he might cry.
There's support available.
Yes, there is.
And I think you might be providing some of it.
Oh, am I?
No, I don't know. You, maybe not.
I will always say hello to people and remind them that results aren't everything. But if you come to university and you feel like you're lacking skills, then the University of York offers a plethora of opportunities for you to take advantage of. I'm thinking particularly the Writing Skills Centre, the Math Skills Centre, both hosted in the library. You have support from your pastoral supervisor. You have a dissertation supervisor if you do a dissertation later in your course. You have college teams to support you. You have STICs, you have STIMs, all of the acronyms. Just a whole bunch of people. Oh, and then there's obviously the Students' Union, which I feel I'm probably contractually obligated to mention because, I work there.
And if you didn't work there, you wouldn't need to.
No, because why would I mention it, Just... It's not like we do anything, obviously. 200 societies, 60-something sports teams, and 350 academic reps, but...
Well, tell me when you're getting bored, and then we'll wrap this up.
I can never be bored on URY.
You just play the music, Uni. I'm shell shocked now. I can't move. Well, I don't know how to react anymore. Did you know I was nominated for a student radio award once for making actual radio? And now here I am. I'm having a fever dream in a studio at 11:30 in the morning.
Well, I must admit it is quite warm. So
it is. It's
probably not helping with the fever dream. I wish you the best, Isaac.
Thank you.
Oh, goodness me. Well, should we have some parting words from you to those out? Oh, actually, there was a question I wanted to ask. I thought this was important because I...
Wait, you wrote a question down?
There was some prep?
Yeah, I sent it to you, and you didn't use it for Patrick, so I'm going to use it now.
Oh, you interviewed Patrick?
Yeah.
He's in France.
Oh, that explains why his grandmother was in the same room as him doing the washing up in the background of his interview.
Oh, that's true. His grandmother only washes the dishes when he's in France.
He's on leave. He shouldn't have done an interview. What was that question?
I don't know what the question... Oh, yeah, the question that I wanted to ask you. I don't like concrete. Do the lecture theatres at least look all right on the inside?
The seats are very soft. Not concrete at all.
You can practically fall asleep in them during lectures.
And many of my friends have.
Many of your friends, to clarify. You know of people that have done this?
Yes, unfortunately. In multiple different lecture rooms as well.
Thank you for that statement. I will submit it to the inquiry.
One of them actually, she woke herself up when her head bounced off the desk in front of her. I don't know whether it was the force of the impact or the noise, but it startled her.
gosh. Goodness me. Well, this has been fun. I hope it's been... hope it's been fun. What are you doing?
I think that was a symbol to wrap it up.
Oh, wrap it up.
How does he get that? We're not even...
I am going to have a chicken wrap for my lunch later on. But also, I think we're going to wrap up this...
oh my God,
chat.
we have overrun by 15 minutes. It was a 15-minute interview.
How long have we been going on for? We've been going on for ages. Ages.
There's a clock there.
Yeah. Well, is there anything you want to end on as we say goodbye to you?
I just want to say that I look forward to welcoming as many people as possible in September. And it's going to be a very interesting year, to say the least.
Well,
and frankly, I mean, as the sequel to last year's results day, this did not perform as well as last year, because last year there were like 3 sets of results. This year there's only 1. Like, can we get a recount, please? So, yeah. I mean, obviously there's a significant amount of inflation. But, hey, it's Gavin Williamson. What do you expect?
Well, I didn't express the opinion, so it's all fine. Are you a happy Matt program controller?
So there we go. Make sure you do come in September, because only from September will Matt say hello.
Yeah, the rest of the year I'm thoroughly antisocial. October, no hope. And frankly, August I will say something much more crude. So,
well, there you go. If you want to hear something crude, then do say come to York, the home of that. Thank you, Matt, for coming on. I've had fun. Here's a few kids. MGMT.
I hit the pause button by accident there. Oh gosh.